How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys having a great and exceptional day. Another beautiful day to be alive, so let's get it. It's my actual freaking there we go. Lord have mercy. God bless technology, right, family? Okay, anyways. Well, it is that time of the week again, family, where I have the distinct pleasure of talking about Black-owned businesses. According to the article that I read the other day, APT 48, which is an Afro-Caribbean restaurant, aims for a vibe of its owners described as your cool friend's apartment. It's a black brick walls were plastered with photographs made to look like Jet magazine covers and soundtrack driven by Atlanta's largest collection of vinyl records with more than 10,000 LPs ranging from Minnie Riperton's Adventures in Paradise to Bob Marley's classic Legend album. Now, one thing that I can say is growing up visiting family members in the New York City, Norwalk, Connecticut area, I always had access to great food from all different cultures, especially in the Caribbean. Caribbean cultures all at the same time. So with that being said, having places like this is a perfect combination. The article also stated that Clive Rudock, I'm gonna make sure I get his name right, is a Jamaican immigrant who is a part owner of this and several other Caribbean themed Atlanta restaurants. Collectively, though unofficially known as Everyone Eats Hospitality Group, he and later his partners shared the unconventional but remarkably story of their rapidly growing enterprise. Mr. Rudock is also son of a professional chef, and he stated that in Jamaica they have a huge hospitality culture, especially given the fact that they have a huge hospitality/tourism industry. So it makes sense. And one thing that they all have to remember at the end of the day as family, is that partnership is key to any healthy and profitable relationship on all levels. Trust is the primary ingredient of any healthy relationship and friendship and business partnership. All right. Like many Jamaicans, when they immigrate to the United States, they usually go to New York City, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland areas. And then even a lot of times they end up going to, I was surprised to see that there's actually a lot of Jamaicans that live in Inglewood, California, but the Gulf Coast area, because the Gulf reaches the Caribbean, so Florida all at the same time. The article also stated that the Consulate General of Jamaica connected Mr. Rudock with Marva Lane, a Jamaican immigrant who had founded some New York restaurants, including a group called Negro Village in 2002. Working there as a bartender, Rudock met her two sons, Slim and Yusef Walker, as well as fellow barkeep Tasha Cyril. And I do not think that this is talked about enough. When a good segment of people have access or are citizens in other countries, it can lead to getting access to other banks, capital from the United States State Department, Homeland Security, and other government entities, state and local. But having access to a consulate opens up more opportunities as well, family, more relationships, etc., and so forth. Tasha Cyril is from St. Lucia, and she's from New York City. When she immigrated to New York City to pursue a degree in criminal justice, the article stated that now she's director of operations for the Atlanta group. And she stated, and I quote, "I never imagined I would own restaurants." And a lot of times you just never know what's going to happen in this life. But that's the beautiful thing about life. Not knowing sometimes is probably the most beautiful thing. She stated, and I quote, "I thought if I don't do psychology, I want to work in the spa. I will want to work in the spa." The common thread she realizes now is anything centered around service and helping people is what she loves to do. And this is the wonderful thing about life, family. We never know where we're going to end up. The article also stated that Slim Walker moved to Atlanta in 2013 to open up a southern outpost of his mom's Negroes Village, bringing Rudock and Cyril with him. He stated that, "I thought I would come down here and set up this restaurant and go back and forth between Atlanta and New York. Slowly but surely," he stated, "I found myself living in and enjoying Atlanta. It's a nice change of pace." I agree with that. And if you go to Atlanta in 2023, it seems like half of the Black New York population has moved down there, from foundational Black Americans to people from the Caribbean, to people from Africa. Cost of living is better. One can own a house with some land and a business with lower taxes or no taxes, and it's got a great laid-back atmosphere all at the same time. Slower pace. Glenn Wilson, who's a barber by trade, but joined with his friends after moving to Midtown Atlanta. Noticing a familiar restaurant, he said, "Is that the same Negro that I saw back in Negro's Village restaurant that I saw and grew up eating in New York?" He says he went in, and lo and behold, there it was. Wilson's family is from the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, but he also claims Jamaican ancestry because he says, "My family is from Puerto Limon, which is not that far from Jamaica. It's the reason why there are black people in Costa Rica, because Jamaicans migrated there to work." Together, the team owns a multitude of restaurants, from juice bars, pizza restaurants, ice cream shops, and so much more. So all I can say at the end of the day is to please keep up the great work. That's a beautiful thing. I believe a lot of black people live in Panama because they are of Jamaican descent, because they helped build the Panama Canal all at the same time. So it's always nice to get some actual factual history, especially in today's world where people want to blindside you with fake history and call it a day. But it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this article and this segment, me highlighting black-owned businesses, and go from there. Speaking of which, don't forget to check out my online store. We sell a variety of products, especially a specific amount of financial intelligence apparel. So check it out. And if you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, Crypto.com, Coinbase, with all those platforms. Oops, of course, now my, okay, yeah, this, of course, is what happened. Sorry for the technical difficulties, family. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, Coinbase, all those great platforms. You'll be able to make some money moves, and to the point where you'll be good to go. And you'll be as soon as you sign up with them. And if you want to join, I'm sorry, this thing just ruined my whole groove. But if you want to join Gold Standard Partners, you have the opportunity to invest in stock, invest in crypto, invest in NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and be able to go from there. So on that note, do the great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves, so you're gonna live, bro, like a fool. Take care, family.